Guys, today we're going to put to the test one of the current viral message which has been making rounds on internet, especially on WhatsApp. And what is this viral message? The famous one that people, after applying hand sanitizer, if they go near the flame, they catch fire. So we're going to put to test whether it's really true or it's just a hoax. Okay. Before that, I also want to acknowledge that I have seen a couple of videos where people have tried bringing flame near the hand sanitizer and it catches fire. Okay, so but let's see whether even that is true. Okay, so the first round of experiment will be to understand or to know whether this commonly available hand sanitizer, do they really catch fire when you bring a flame close to it. Okay, let's put to test. So we have this 3 hand sanitizers with me, 3 different brands, just to cover major portion of the hand sanitizer. This one is quite common, Dettol hand sanitizer. This is from Himalaya, and this is comparatively unknown brand, which I happen to pick up. So we're going to put to test all this hand sanitizer, and all this hand sanitizer are alcohol based. Okay, so let's start with the experiment. I'll be using this glass table to put to test. So let me just put down some drops of this one. So this will be for the Dettol one. Let me just put this away. This one will be the Himalaya, and this is the third one. Okay, so here I got a matchstick. So let me try and burn this. So let's see whether it actually burns or not. Let's put to the test. Here goes the flame. First one, Dettol. Second one, Himalaya. And third one, the unknown brand. So as you can see, they actually burns. If you can see on the camera, you can see the blue flames over here. Okay. So the first experiment, whether hand sanitizer catch fire, it turns out true. They do catch fire on its own. So that's proof that they are flammable. So just to prove that they are actually burning, let me just bring this fresh matchstick and let's just put about this. So it's catching fire. So yeah, they are actually burning. So let me just spread this a bit. So this is a normal science experiment. We know for fact that they contain alcohol, and whatever which is burning is nothing but the alcohol which is inside this hand sanitizer. Just a normal fact. And then it proves the that fact that hand sanitizers, they do and they are flammable. Okay. Now let's go to the next experiment. We can just leave that in there. Second experiment will be, so to understand whether it's actually a dangerous thing or not, when I use this hand sanitizer over my hand and when I rub it on my hand, and if I go close to the flame, whether I will actually catch fire or not. I could have done it on my hand, but let's not do that. Let's be, let's play safe. So something which can simulate a skin is something needs to be, since our skin is made out of leather, comparable to leather. So I have this pure leather belt, and also I have imitation leather, but I can say this is as close as you can get to a leather. We have this bag. So what I'm going to do as a part of the second experiment is I'm going to rub this alcohol on this 2 material, simulating that this is my skin. This is how normally we would rub our alcohol on our hands, and let's see if it burns or it catches flame or not. Okay, so let's start with the Dettol one, because this is most likely the common one in Indian household. Okay, so let me just put this one on test. So I'm putting just a drop of it on a leather belt. You can see one droplet over there, and to start with, I'll just do it normally. So I'll put the matchstick just beside me so that I can do it quickly, flame it quickly. So this is how usually I would have applied. Still you can see that the hand sanitizer is still there. Let's see if it catches fire. I don't think so. So there was one droplet left, so it's catching fire on that, but rest of the portion it's not. Okay. This also proves that the leather itself is quite resistant to flame, so it doesn't burn on its own. Okay. So let's do another one. Let's apply on this. Okay. This time let's apply generously. Like let's apply a lot. Okay. Since we got a glimpse that if a bit of the hand sanitizer is left, it catches fire. Let's apply generously on this one. Okay. So I'll take this, put a couple of drops, maybe not too much, but maybe two or three drops should do. Okay. And let me pull out let me take out the matchstick just so that I can look at quickly. And let me just apply it generously. Okay. So this is not how you would usually use a hand sanitizer, because you happen to rub it quickly and it get vaporized quickly. But this is still generous. This is not the exact simulation of how will you use it. But let's see if I bring a flame close to this. Yeah, it burns. Okay. But is it really dangerous? So this is not a close comparison to how you will use a hand sanitizer, because you won't be applying hand sanitizer this generously. But if the layer is thick, it can catch fire. Okay. Let's notch it a bit. Okay. Let's actually simulate how I would usually use a hand sanitizer. Okay. So I will simulate this as one of my hand and this my other. And if I were supposed to rub my hand with the hand sanitizer, this is how I would have gone about. Okay, I put it here and I will apply nicely like this. Okay, so usually this is the amount I would apply. Okay, so it's quite almost dry, not entirely, and then if I happen to bring it close to the flame, it's not burning. It's not even catching fire. It's not making any difference from if I happen to touch it anywhere, where the hand sanitizer is applied and where the hand sanitizer is not applied. Okay, so I may say, or what I can conclude out of this is, yeah, so because of its alcohol property, hand sanitizer can get or catch flame or can catch fire, but once you apply it on your hands, I don't think it poses quite that danger to you. But keeping in mind that you don't need to use too much hand sanitizer. Any liquid, or if it's not gather in a big amount, I don't think you are in a position to catch yourself a fire or anything like that. So I think it's still safe. But the rest I leave it up to you to judge whether do we really need to panic over using hand sanitizer and going close to the flame. But do keep in mind, as a disclaimer, I would still like to mention that if possible, don't try this at home. So that you don't try it at home, I have tried it myself. Okay, thank you very much.